the 2025 guide for the top 5 cities to buy a house in Central Texas for under $600,000. So you're looking to move to Central Texas, but you want to stay under a $600,000 budget. Whether you're military or a growing family or a smart investor, these 5 cities will offer you the best lifestyle, schools, and long-term value. Again, thank you for coming back to the Living in Central Texas channel. My name is Jacob Martinez with the Maverick Group here in Central Texas in the Killeen-Temple area. And today we're going to be talking about these 5 cities that offer the best bang for your buck. So city number 1, and city number 1, we're going to be talking about the Killeen-Temple metro area. So median home price around $253 in Killeen, and an average of $223 in the nearby other neighborhoods in the area offer great affordability. Right? People are looking for cheaper pricing, especially now with the high interest rate, the way the market is. We got some high interest rates, but the people that are buying, the serious buyers, they're getting some great deals because we can always negotiate those prices down, right? Killeen ISD serves 32 elementary schools, 11 middle schools, and 5 high schools. Temple ISD has strong high schools, including IB programs, and the Belton ISD is highly rated with New Tech and New Tech High garnering U.S. recognition. So the Temple and the Belton area ISD, especially the Belton area, a lot of people love those schools. So when they're moving into the area, especially if they have family, they want to make sure that the school that the children are going to go, right? If you're a father or your family, you want to make sure that your children and your nephews have a decent school. So coveted, Belton has a lot of coveted schools. The economy, anchored by Fort Cavazos, which is formerly known as Fort Hood, is a major employer, and it's also helping out. So what happens is that here in the Killeen-Temple, Texas area, the military base, Fort Cavazos, hires a lot of people, whether active duty or civilians as well that work on base. That contributes to the economy and the growth of the area. A lot of the buyers here, they purchase with VA loans, right, which are for military personnel. So this is a high military area, right? But Temple is also expanding medical services, including Baylor, Scott and White, and the TAMU Medical School. So Temple here in the region is known as the hospital sector. So they have a whole bunch of hospitals. They have the VA hospital over there as well. They also have the McLean's Children's Hospital as well. So for major operations or major diagnoses that people need to get, they usually are referred to the Baylor, Scott and White, and Temple, those of us that live here in the area. Killeen is gaining from its military-driven economy. In other words, it's growing, right? We have a lot of people that are coming in, people that are leaving, and so the population is just growing. Temple and Belton are benefiting from the healthcare and education investments. So there's a lot of investments that are going on in the medical sector due to Temple, as I previously said, being a hospital hub. Access for entertainment, we have access to Stillhouse Hollow Lake, Belton Lake for boating, camping, hiking, and Killeen also has theaters like Vive Les Arts and diverse restaurants and communities. So here in the area, it's more laid back. We do have lakes where you can go fishing, you can go camping, you can go on trails, and a lot of people like the outdoors, right? Look at us right now. We're here in Copperas Cove Park doing this video for you just to give you guys an idea of how the area is. Now, sports and recreation, Belton offers summer water park, youth baseball, and Temple schools have solid athletic programs. So schools, sports are always going to be intermingled. Now, investment outlook, there's a great value for homes with upward potential, ideal for military families and health care professionals. So we have a lot of military families that when they come in, they purchase a property, and when they PCS out, or if they ever leave the area, they keep these properties as rentals. Why? Because Killeen and the Temple area are in high demand for rentals, right? A lot of the people here are very transient that come and go due to the base. And so what happens is they are able to buy cheap and they're able to rent the properties so that then those properties can become an investment for them and their future. So that's a very, very good benefit of living in the Killeen-Temple-Belton area. Now, city number 2, we have Cedar Park. $450,000, which is the median home price down there, which is plenty below the 600K, in neighborhoods like Joyville, Cat Hollow, and Parkside. Now, the good thing about Cedar Park is that it also shares, part of it shares its independent school district with Leander, which is the city right above it. But it is consistently ranked among top in Central Texas with strong academic and extracurricular performance. So the ISD of Cedar Park and Leander are highly rated. So if you're somebody that wants to live in an area where you have highly rated schools, I recommend living in the Cedar Park, Leander area. The economy and development for these areas, they're close to Austin, which means that the job market is strong, right? Ongoing projects like Bell Boulevard, redevelopment, new retail, and healthcare infrastructure. So being so close to Austin, not only do you have the perks of the restaurants and everything of hanging out in the Austin area, but now you also have different jobs known, since Austin is also known as kind of, or getting to be known as the Silicon Valley, or number 2 of the United States. The lifestyle is very family oriented with community, multiple parks, sports fields, lakes, regular events, top college readiness, and high air quality. So pollution is a big thing that's not occurring in the area, so which is great. So you always have people out and about and enjoying the outdoors. You have numerous parks, you have numerous trails, youth sports leagues, and you're also near Round Rock. So Cedar Park is just west of Round Rock, and we're also going to be talking about them soon. So the investment for down there, just in case somebody wants to invest, there's a strong demand by low inventory and fast sales, which is excellent for long-term appreciation potential. So what that means is the market is in Cedar Park. People want to be living close to Austin, but they don't necessarily want to be paying Austin prices. So by living in the Cedar Park area, they're close to Austin to enjoy the perks, the amenities, the restaurants, and all that. Great jobs. But living outside, what that happens is there's a lot of buyer demand due to the close proximity of Austin, which gives them to live in a cheaper area with a great quality of schools, restaurants in the area, which is why there's always property selling in that area, right? Which means that if you're an investor and you want to buy down there also as well, that may be a great opportunity to take advantage now, since we're still under development, under growth, because in 5 years the prices are not going to be the same. Everything just keeps going up. So city number 3, Pflugerville. Just northeast of Austin, we have the city of Pflugerville. So the median price range around in Pflugerville is around $375K, with many other options, right? There's a lot of new builds happening. Pflugerville, a little while back was a little bit, since it's right off of I-35, obviously you have a section of Pflugerville that's pretty much city, but then there was the back end, it was pretty much country, but all of that is being developed. So you have a lot of development happening in the area. You have a lot of things occurring, which is great for people that want to move in, because the prices are still cheaper than they are in Austin. So served by the Pflugerville ISD, known for good schools and community involvement. So the great thing about Pflugerville is that Pflugerville has great schools. The infrastructure, investments, roads and utilities, and that's a big thing. Going down I-35, once you get to Pflugerville, they're always doing construction. They're underway, and the community is enhancing with, for example, the Typhoon Texas water park. So another big thing of Pflugerville is that they have the water park so that your kiddos can enjoy, especially in this Texas heat, which is about, like right now, as of the making of this video, is 96 degrees out here, which is another great thing. And the downtown is also growing as well. Now, here's a very fun fact about Pflugerville. Pflugerville, as of the making of this video, about a week or 2 ago, the governor officially declared Pflugerville the Texas Trail capital, the capital of Texas when it comes to trails and parks. Pflugerville has 70 plus miles of trails. You definitely have enough to go biking, BMXing, walking, jogging, whatever it is that you may like or want to do, right? It has over 28 parks, lakes, and BMX skate parks, especially for the young kids who want to be out there maximizing their youth, right? Wish I was young again. Entertainment and sports. We have the water park, and we also have in Pflugerville festivals such as the Dutchen Fest. The Dutchen Fest is the annual festival that Pflugerville does, where you have rides, you have barbecue, you have live music. It's where the community of Pflugerville gathers and they enjoy live entertainment, kind of like those old school carnivals, right? That's exactly what it is, right? And also the affordable entry point with great rental demand and rising population is also occurring, because due to the growth of the area, Pflugerville is now having demand. Just like Cedar Park, where people don't want to live in Austin to pay the Austin prices, they rather live a little bit north, just outside of Austin, but still have the leeway or be near the Austin metro area. City number 4, Round Rock. Now, I'm going to be a little bit biased. Round Rock is kind of special to me. I like Round Rock, Georgetown area. They're great. But today we're going to be talking about the Round Rock area. Round Rock, the median home price is also around $385,000, okay? And there's ample listings. There's tons of listings under that $600K mark, if that's what you're looking to buy, right? Now, the good thing about the Round Rock school system is that they have A-rated schools, and it's a very high family reputation city. So in Round Rock, you have the headquarters of Dell, the computer, right? And it's very tech focused, and the population rose about 16% over the last 5 years due to these big tech companies coming into the area, such as Oracle, such as Tesla, Samsung. Dell, the headquarters, is located in Round Rock, giving Round Rock a big employer where people can be there and work, right? You also have Westinghouse. And when it comes to lifestyle, you have mixes of small town charm with urban amenities, strong safety records, which is great if you're looking for an area, especially the mothers or the females that I talk to. They're always more worried about crime, and they want to make sure, obviously, that where they live is going to be safe. So that's the whole point. There's a lot of restaurants, parks, and family events, and that's correct. So a lot of family events. You have the Dell Diamond, where you can go watch the Round Rock Express baseball team, the soccer teams that also go and play there, right? And if you go on a Friday night, they have fireworks called Friday Night Lights, where you can enjoy with your kiddos. You also have the Round Rock outlets, where a lot of people go shopping, and you have all this, outdoor mall where you can see. So it's very great for the area. So you're never going to be bored in Round Rock, that's for sure. The great thing about entertainment there is that not only you get what I just said, but it's also commuter access to Austin. So you're not too far from Austin. You keep going south on I-35 and you'll be in the Austin area downtown, anywhere from about 20 to 25 minutes, depending on the traffic. The investing part of it is that you have steady appreciation, you have and it's favorable for families and professionals seeking a suburban Austin proximity community. Like I said, living outside of Austin is cheaper. You get everything that you need, but at the same time, if you ever want to go down to the city, just drive a little bit ways down, right? And number 5, with the last city here, we have New Braunfels. Now, New Braunfels is located south of Austin, right between Austin and San Antonio, off of I-35, and it's in growth, it's in great development, right? So the median household pricing down there is about $375,000, right? So the schools are part of the New Braunfels ISD, which has a strong educational performance. Now, the good thing about New Braunfels is that it has a booming tourism. such as the Green Hall and Water Park. So the Green Hall is a hall, it's a dance hall right here in Texas, where you have a lot of country music, honky tonk music. You have people doing the two-step, right, which is great. And it's pretty much, I think, one of the oldest, or if not the oldest, dance hall in all of Texas. So that has some history behind it as well, where you have live music 7 days a week with bands coming. And you have water parks such as the Schlitterbahn, right? Schlitterbahn Water Park is very big down there. You also have golf courses right off the river as well. The good thing about it is that it has a solid local job growth, strategic positioning between Austin and San Antonio. So the good thing is that whether you have people commuting north to Austin or south to San An, people are always getting those great job opportunities. So people worrying about jobs, that's not really going to be a thing down there. Now, the lifestyle, the thing about New Braunfels is that you have a very high German community there. It's German heritage. You have rivers. You have Wurstfest. So Wurstfest is every year. It was founded by the city meat inspector back in the early 60s. I think it was 1961, where they decided to do a festival dedicating it to sausages, right? Because Germans, they like their sausages. So guess what? Now you have this annual festival called Wurstfest, where they bring in live music, dancing, you eat sausages, you eat all the pork you want, you have fun, right? You dance. It's very family friendly. So that's also something that you might want to take a look at if you're ever in the area. You have vibrant festivals, live music, water play, youth leagues, and nature activities. And for investing, just in case, a dynamic residential and tourist market fueling long-term home value growth. So there's a lot of tourism in the area. So if you ever wanted to do some Airbnbs, hey, that's another possibility, since you're right in between Austin and San An. Now, after speaking about this, guys, I just mentioned 5 cities. I just want to give you the conclusion or the scoop to kind of give you a better shot or ideal of what you may like. So here we go. If you are a budget sensitive buyer aiming for maximum value, then you should consider the Killeen-Temple-Belton area. Why? Because it has lower prices, stable markets, and future growth for military and medical sectors. Remember, the Killeen-Temple area, you're either going to be big with military or the hospitals, right? This is the Killeen-Temple area. Now, if you're more of a suburban family and commuter, that you're willing to travel a little bit, then you should lean more towards Cedar Park, Pflugerville, and Round Rock. All of the prices are under $600,000, right? With excellent schools, lifestyle, and proximity to Austin. But if you're looking for that cultural and recreation, then you may want to live in New Braunfels. Why? Because it offers affordability paired with strong community character and tourism-based economic growth. So guys, this was the scoop for trying to buy a house in your next home, right? In the Central Texas area, the top cities for you to buy under $600K. And I hope it was worth it. And if we provided any value for you here today, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Better yet, we have comments. Leave a comment, whether it's good, bad, or the ugly. We're always here. Hey, we'll take in your opinion. And at the same time, if you ever want to get on a call, we have all our information down below. So you can always shoot us a text, send us an emails, or better yet, let's jump on a Zoom call. Well, thanks again, guys. Thank you for watching, and catch you on the next video. Take care. Peace. Bye.